Good morning. Welcome to Our Issues Tallahassee. I'm Bernice Cox. Tallahassee is a growing, vibrant city, and our young professionals are going to share with us today how they feel about our city. They represent Access Tallahassee and the network of young professionals. They'll be joining us in a few minutes. Please stay with us. Our guest in this segment is a young professional, Andrew Gay, who is the chair of Access Tallahassee. Andrew, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Bernice. Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk about Access Tallahassee in a minute, but that's something that you're doing as a volunteer in that role as chair. What do you do? You're a CPA. Where do you work and what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, so I work at Grimsley & Company CPAs. We've been here in the Tallahassee area for over 30 years. And we are tax and business consulting strictly and focus in that. The owner of the firm is my father-in-law, George Grimsley, and we've served the Tallahassee area for a long time, look forward to many more. So,
glad you're doing it in Tallahassee and not a big firm outside of here, and we'll talk more about that in a later segment. Access Tallahassee was formed in 2006. Talk to us about what Access Tallahassee is and how it helps young professionals in our community.
Sure. So around the time of 2006, the Chamber identified that in order for it to continue to offer benefits to its members, it knew that an underserved area was the young professional area of our business community. Mm-hmm. And so that's how Access started. Since then, we have grown the program to offer many different events from Coffee and Connections to our Access Power Lunches where we have dynamic speakers come in to after hours, more of happy hour settings. Mm-hmm. to mix and mingle. And we've grown to 450 members now. We're very proud of that. We used to tell people that Access was for 40-year-old men and women and under. Now we say if you feel like you are young at heart and feel like you're 40 and under at heart, then you can join Access Tallahassee. So not only the young professional sector participates, we do have other business owners in the community and employees that attend, but the transition now over 10 years ago has really transformed, and we consider ourselves one of the main drivers of opportunity and benefit to our young professionals in the community.
Let's drill down to that just a little bit. You mentioned a few of the events. My understanding is one of the key benefits that young professionals have, are one of them, is that they have an opportunity to work with and get to know business leaders in the community, those that are well established in the community, CEOs, et cetera. Talk to us about that and what that looks like for those that are in Access.
Sure. So we host an event every December that the purpose of the event is to pair business owners, CEOs, well-established community leaders with our young professionals. And so we typically do that just before Christmas time. It allows our young professionals to have the opportunity to mix and mingle with those business leaders. I have found in my personal journey through Access that all business owners have been willing to engage with me, and it gives me an opportunity to show them that I've already put a good foot forward in participating in that program. And when they see that, they've been more willing to set up a meeting, have a conversation, and allow me to develop a list of mentors, as well as people to bounce ideas off of and learn more about their businesses specifically.
And it's very difficult not to be involved in the business community and not have policies that come up. How does Access Tallahassee impact the policy in the community?
So I think that we show that that Access, the young professionals, are going to be the future of our community. And so we did a talent segment recently at the annual Chamber Conference. Some of the conversations that came up in that meeting were that, to challenge business owners to be willing to give young professionals an opportunity to have leadership roles in their organization. And we even had some business owners in the community stand up during that session and testify to the fact that they have given young leaders in their organizations opportunities to lead and to produce, and that they have fulfilled those challenges. So I think from a policy statement in the community, it just helps deliver and reinforce the message that we do have a very talented young group here in Tallahassee, and it sends the message to our business owners not to be afraid to challenge and engage those individuals in their organization and give them opportunities within their respective organizations.
You brought up talent, and that was going to be my next question, because you're focused, as well as the Chamber of Commerce is focused on talent and retention, that our students from Florida State University, Florida A&M University, and TCC often leave Tallahassee after they graduate. What program is the Tally Job Hop, I think, that you have in place? What's going on with the Tally Job Hop, and what are we looking forward to there in a minute or less?
Okay, so the Tally Job Hop has continued to be one of our fastest growing programs. It essentially, in a nutshell, connects our local business community to the pipeline through FSU, FAMU, TCC, Kaiser, all of our respective colleges and universities and higher education institutions here in Tallahassee. So the kids apply for the program. We do it specific to industry. So for example, we've got engineering, we've had tech, we've had accounting and finance services, and it allows those interested students from those respective colleges to be paired with the local business community and lets them tour the actual site of the business and learn more about the many different opportunities here at a local level to help entice them to stay here in Tallahassee.
And that, I mean, job fairs are great, but that gives a more personal touch, a personal connection with the students, and not only with the businesses, but with Tallahassee as well.
Absolutely. We found that they are more likely to have internships here locally, as well as stay here locally when they learn more about the great businesses here in our community.
Thank you, Andrew. When we return, we're going to be talking to another young professional. In our last segment, we'll see Andrew Gay again. Please stay with us.